What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode or another YouTube channel thing. I guess episode 3 or channel 3, video 3, vlog 3, whatever. Welcome back to another thing to my YouTube. Alright, so we here, y'all. It took me a long time to figure out a place to get to record this video because literally everywhere has bad lighting tonight. It's literally raining here in Atlanta. It's lightning, all that great stuff. So I was like, you know what? I don't want all that going on in the background. We're gonna do this video. Finally found a spot. So I'm about to just start recording and start talking so I can stop being so indecisive. So welcome back. Today I'm gonna be sitting down talking to y'all. I know y'all gonna be like, why this guy always got his head covered up? Why he always got a hat on? We wanna see his hair. Is he half-ish? No, I'm not. It just so happens that I got off of work today, and by the time I get off of work, my hair be curly after I done laid it down, so I threw a hat on. I threw one of my favorite hoodies on. Shout out to my friend Shamar. Y'all can go and get one of these great Zodiac hoodies. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Get into it. So basically, the concept of his hoodies are, it's like, you know, it's your Zodiac sign, and whatever your Zodiac is, mine is a Gemini, so then it just tells you a little bit about each Zodiac on the back. And I love the cool rhinestone situation he got right here. Can you get into it? And the back has the same thing. I really can't keep turning around, but you know, shout out to Shamar. Y'all can go follow him. I'm gonna put the link for his hoodies in my bio. So that's that. But I wanted to talk to y'all. Oh, and I got a little bit of my yak. I'm just playing, this ain't no yak, but I got a little drink, you know what I'm saying, to calm me down. Y'all been at work all day today. So to get off and do this video took a lot of energy, but I'm here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk. And I'm about to just really get into some things with y'all. We're gonna get into some things. I'm looking at myself in this camera and I think I like this, so let me see. Probably not. Probably need to look right here. We'll get into some things. I wanted to talk to y'all today about something that is plaguing our generation, which is comparison. Like us comparing ourselves to everybody, us feeling the need to keep up, to catch up, to be a part of something, to be like other people, to, you know, feel like we fitting in, or feel like that we are on track, or that we're doing the right things, or that we ball, and all kinds of things. Like, just perception is a killer, comparison is a killer, and I feel like I want to talk to everybody about that today. I feel like that's what I wanted my next little video to be about. So here we are. Make sure y'all like and subscribe though. Okay, so before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, because I'm about to be, I was going for a month, but I'm finna be back into it. We're finna be a little more consistent. Also share this too, because I feel like I might say something that somebody else might, you know, needs to hear this to keep them encouraged, or just to like kind of give them a different perspective on everything and how they kind of looking at their lives right now. So make sure you share this with somebody that might need it, okay? All right, here we go. For me, this video is like low-key personal, and it's personal because I am the type of person who for a very long time has dealt with I guess I would say like the plague of just comparison, or the plague of like looking and feeling like that you're not doing enough, feeling like that you're not good enough, feeling like that you're not reaching goals as quickly as other people, or that you don't have as much as somebody else, or you know, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. And I'm the type, or you don't look as good, or dress as nice, or your body's not as nice. Like, I've dealt with it all. Like, I've dealt with over-analyzing myself. I'm a Gemini, so quite naturally we overthink. We're always in our minds. And I feel like I know what that feels like, and I feel like I see a lot of people that actually deal with that today. I mean, from all ages. I know older people in their 40s who deal with that. I know people who are in the teenage years who deal with that. Like, everybody kind of is dealing with that because of social media. Social media is creating this narrative of like, you know, you gotta have X, Y, and Z. You gotta be driving driving a certain type of car. You gotta be living a certain type of way. You gotta be balling. You need a section. You need this and that. And I just feel like there's no problem with having expectations. There's no problem with having goals and feeling like you want to live a certain lifestyle or live at a certain level. That's fine, that's normal. But at the same time, we gotta like not feel like if you're not doing that right now that you're failing. If you don't have a banging body right now that you know, ugly, unattractive. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's not the truth. Everybody's on their own path. Everybody's doing their own thing, and everybody's living their own way. But you have to know that you're living authentically you, and you're on your own time. And that's very big. People don't understand that. You're on your own time. And the thing is, there's nobody like you. There's nobody doing it like you doing it. There's nobody who's been through the things that you've been through. Like, y'all see that? I ain't got time. Listen, I don't play with God. I'm from the country. They say cut all the lights off. I'm gonna do this video, but y'all need to like and subscribe because of that. All right, that's a sacrifice for me to be playing with God with this lightning going on behind me. But anyway, there's nobody doing it how you doing it. There's nobody who is, you know, people. You have been through a series of circumstances, and you still manage to click on a video that says stop comparing yourself, because you want to learn how to better yourself. This is a part of betterment. This is a part of you searching for betterment. So that right there is a testament to you just, you know what I'm saying, striving for more and striving for better. Just from you being sitting right here right now watching this. So with that being said, if you are a person who's dealing with a situation of comparing yourself, or a situation of feeling like you're not good enough, a situation of feeling like you're behind, you know, or you don't have as much or whatever, because you see what other people are doing, whether it be on social media or whether it be your peers or wherever you at school or whatever, you have to know that you're on your time. You're right on time. You're right on track. Your destiny is your destiny. Your path is your path. The universe has something special planned for you. The universe has a destiny that only you can arrive to. You're right on time. Like, you cannot beat yourself up. But I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I didn't want to be the person to do a whole, you know, point thing and all that stuff. But I did have to, in order to keep my thoughts organized, because I'm scatterbrained, I did have to write down just like low-key points of what I feel like comparison is. So I do got like a little notebook or whatever. So I'm finna just say what I have. I don't want to be too on script or something. So we just gonna kind of throw it out there and I'm gonna just expound or whatever. My first thing that I said was, it creates doubt and low self-esteem. Okay, that is very true. I know that because of the simple fact, when I first got, I was in a serious relationship between like the ages of 18 and like 21, and it was very serious. And once I got out the relationship, due to like, you know, infidelity and just feeling like, you know, it didn't work, so feeling like I wasn't good enough, also comparing myself to other guys, you know, that will kind of put, you know, that I had to look at and be like, okay, like this is what this person like, this is the pictures that this person's like, and I gotta look like this, or I gotta dress like this, or thinking that you're not good enough. That's, you know, that's when comparison starts. And so what happens is you start to feel like, damn, like I don't look like that, or I can't be there, or like you start to look at yourself like you need to go to the gym, you fat, you need to learn how to dress better, you need to go make more money, you need to drive this, or you need to do like, that's why this person didn't want you, or, you know. And this is only one example of it, because it doesn't always come from another person, but it's like, this is an example. A lot of people do deal with it because of just infidelity, and it creates low self-esteem. When you're looking at other people like, okay, you know, like, this person didn't want me because of this, and this, and it's not the truth. You know, what other people do has less to do with you and has more to do with them. You know, like, it has less to do with what you look like and what you drive, whatever. They was gonna do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? You can't let yourself looking to the left and right and looking at what everybody else got, you know what I'm saying, looking what somebody else did, and say like, shit, I should have like looked like that, I should have dressed like that, I should have been this way. Because what happens is you start to try to follow a path that's not yours. You start to try to look and be like other people. That's, you greater than that, you bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the best version of you. Nobody dressed like you, nobody doing it like you, nobody run a business like you, nobody works that job like you. They need you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are the best version of you. If nobody else told you that, I'm telling you that now. You the best version of yourself. You are the best. Like, we need you. We don't need the carbon copy of nobody else. We don't need her, we don't need him, we need you. So if nobody else told y'all that today, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that we need you. We need you to be the best version of you, because you are great. You're finna end up exactly where you need to end up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that create a low frequency in you, low vibe, low self-esteem. That's not what it is. You're not them for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't have what they have, and they don't have what you have. But you are the best version of you. So don't let that create low self-esteem. So that was like really the first little point I wanted to get to, is that it does do that. If you let that permeate your spirit, permeate your mind, your mentality, that's what'll happen. You'll start putting yourself down, because you'll start automatically looking at other people thinking that they're up, thinking that what they're doing is up, and that's just not the truth, right? Like, Everybody got their own story. You got yours, and your story is literally unique in this way because it's you. There's no other person that was made like you. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm about to sip on my yak. The next thing that I said was, I basically said you attracting things that you think you want, but you really don't. So what I meant by that was like, okay, you'll look at certain influencers, you look at certain Instagram models, you look at, you know, some of your friends who probably up doing their thing, and you'll say, I want to live like this, I want to drive like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be doing X, Y, and Z. And the whole time you thinking that that's the lifestyle you want, and you really don't. Like, you really don't know what that lifestyle entails. Like, you might think you want to be rich and famous, and you probably can't not handle being rich. You cannot handle the pressures of just like being, you know, having that type of notoriety, that type of popularity. You can't handle it. So it's like, you got to be careful. You might think you want a certain person or to date a certain person, and you realistically don't know that that person is evil, or that person is really like conniving, but you think you want that because you see other people doing that, or you think you want to be married, not knowing that marriage, you know, requires this and that, and you're not ready for it, but you think you want it because your peers are married. You might think you want to live in LA, or you might think you want to, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you might think you want anything, not knowing that that's just not meant for you, and you'll rush into something because you think you want it, and then you become miserable because when you get it, you're like, man, like, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be cut out to be. But I thought, you know, I seen my homeboy over there, like, he doing this, like, they doing this, like, I thought this was gonna be cool, and it's like, you're miserable because that's not your destiny, that's not your path. Now you're out of alignment. You're not in alignment with what the universe has for you. You throwing yourself completely off, you know what I'm saying, because you trying to be like what you see. Or you trying to wish and you trying to attract things that's not meant for you. And you'll get it. Because if you want something bad enough, you will manifest it. That's just the reality of the situation. You will manifest whatever you want badly enough, you will get it. But you just gotta make sure that you want that. Because when they come to you, you gotta make sure that you're ready for that. You gotta make sure that that's what's for you. You gotta make sure that everything that has led you up to where you are right now, that's what attracted that. Because if not, you out of alignment, and you attract that guy, or you attract that girl, and that person put you through purity hell. Like my mama them say, purity hell. I don't know what that means, but it's purity hell, and that's what I don't want to ever experience. I don't want to be in purity hell. All right. So like, like, take your time, pace yourself, let everything that is meant for you come to you. You know what I'm saying? Desire things that is conducive to the life that you truly want to live. Not the one that you see everybody else living. Desire things that go into, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you have a vision for yourself, or when you have a vision for your future family, even if it doesn't happen right now, even if it's not, you know, even if it's not the status quo, or the ideal, what society says you're supposed to be living or doing. Everybody don't want to drive Bentleys. Some people like to drive their Hondas, and that's okay. Like, everybody don't want to drive a Range Rover. Some people want to drive a Hyundai Sonata, and that's what they want, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to want a Bentley. Some people, it's literally all all their money go to their Bentley per month. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know that because you compare it, so you just like, I want a Bentley. Like, baby, if you ain't never had a desire for a Bentley, don't worry about a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to maybe married with 3 kids and drive your Honda Sonata, and you gonna be happy. You gonna be the happiest you when you have a peace of mind. There's some people out there with these things, they ain't got a peace of mind because that's not the path that they supposed to be on. But they done attracted it, they done got it, but they're not happy. And it's vice versa. Some people are aligned for the Bentley and the Hyundai, and they don't push themselves enough to get it. And now some people are in alignment for the Bentley, and they don't push themselves hard enough, so they gotta drive the Hyundai. So they miserable. But it's like, when you in alignment, whether you're supposed to have the Bentley or the Hyundai, it's gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay on your path, attract and desire what you want, or you'll get what you think you want, and you actually don't want that. And I don't like that for you. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Like, it's just too. That's allergies, though. Then, my third point was, let me give Gray Zodiac. Let me make sure I'm giving Gray Zodiac some time, because I mean, I really do like this hoodie. I wear this hoodie a lot, so I definitely deserve to just, you know what I'm saying, make sure he get his moment, because I love this hoodie. You completely lose yourself trying to chase another reality or identity. That literally goes into what I was just saying, y'all. Like, you will completely forget who you are. You will completely forget what you like to do, what you like to eat, what type of friends you want. I sound so country, but let me try to use correct grammar for those of us who's not from Louisiana like me. You attracted a group of friends, you attracted jobs, you attracted opportunities, and you feel like, damn, why am I not happy? I done got all this stuff I said I wanted. It's because it's not meant for you. You done chased a whole different identity. You trying to be like, you know what I'm saying, your friend, and that's his reality. He was meant for that. He was meant for the life he's living. Now your life is molding the person that you thought you wanted to be like, the person you thought you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But you're not like it. Now you're lost. Now you're like, damn, I gotta find myself. Like, I thought I liked this and I don't. Like, that's really what I be saying a lot too. Like, a lot of people just be like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm like been drinking. This is not a grammatical correct video. This is like literally, it's like I'm laid back right now, so don't be judging me. All right, don't be judging. We just gonna be using not correct grammar in this video. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs up. All right, so basically, you will become a version of yourself that you thought you wanted to be, who is not at all who you're supposed to be. That is the most miserable thing, the most miserable place you can possibly ever be as a human being, to completely be a person who is living a whole life that is not supposed to be the life that you live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's miserable. That's, you gotta go through a whole process of refining yourself. You gotta go through a whole process of finding out what are your friends, like what type of friends do I like? What type of friends are conducive to my future? Like what type of friends do I need to make sure that I'm reaching the next level? What type of person do I want to date? Because now I done started dating this type of person. I done picked up habits that I was like literally never was supposed to do, but I'm doing it because it's a part of the lifestyle that I wanted to live. Now you gotta cut those habits. You gotta deal with the consequences of those habits. You gotta figure out what habits do you like, what hobbies and stuff do you really want to do. Like, you gotta refigure everything out. You can save so much time by just staying true to yourself. You can save so much time by, if you don't like to do it, then don't. If you don't want to be it, then don't. If you don't want to go, then don't. Like, if you don't want the opportunity, then don't take it. If you don't want to date the person, then don't say yes. Like, you can save so much time in not have an identity crisis if you stay true to yourself. If you stay completely true to yourself, you can avoid all of that. And that's just the biggest part. Like, to have to refine, redefine, because you chose to chase after and you chose to mold yourself after somebody else who is the best version of them, whether it's good or bad. They gonna do it. They gonna be the best at that. If they bad and they supposed to be that, that's who they is. That's who they are. They're gonna be the best at that. You playing second fiddle. And who wants to do that? We don't play second fiddle around here. Not over here. Maybe over there, but not over here. We don't play second fiddle. So yes, and like, perception is crazy too. And that's what we have to realize. Like, we think that a lot of people are living their best lives. We think that a lot of people are, doing it up or got money or this and that, and we don't realize or understand what comes with a lot of it, or just like the behind the scenes, because people put out what they want you to see. People put out what they want you to perceive. They don't tell you what really goes on. Like, honestly, I've been living in Atlanta for 3 years now, and that's one thing Atlanta has definitely taught me. You think that things are a certain way, and you don't realize, like, nah, it's not cut out to be that. And if I really want to live authentically, if I want to end up in an authentic place, at the end of the day, I want to have everything. This is just me specifically, like, talking like about myself. Like I said, like, if I wanted to end up in a place where I am authentically happy, I am genuinely happy, and I'm living, and I still have everything that I desire, but I'm genuinely happy in that. That means I have to stay true to myself and just go after it the way that I know I'm supposed to. Whether I'm being received in the moment right now, whether I'm getting the notoriety I would like to get right now. If it's not meant for me, it's not, but I'm gonna, at the end of the day, remain genuinely and authentically myself. Because at the end of the day, you trying to chase and be like and do and try to fit in, and that, that makes you lost. That's what gets you lost. That's what gets you far off in left field. And now you gotta try to figure out how to get yourself back on track. And then you gotta be like, damn, like I'm really behind the goals of stuff that I really wanted to do. Because I got hooked on thinking that you know what I'm saying, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be having X, Y, and Z or doing X, Y, and Z, and that's not your path. That's not your destiny. That's not the way you were supposed to go about things. So I mean, one, you gotta figure that out and figure out how you're supposed to do that. Figure out what's true. Who are you? And then once you figure that out, don't ever go against that. Never go against yourself. Because you are the best version of you. Like you are doing it. Continue doing it. Even if you by yourself and you feel lonely, you feel like you ain't got nobody in your corner, you feel like you don't have no friends, you feel like whatever you may feel, success comes with sometimes walking alone. Yes, we need a village. Yes, no man is an island, all that great stuff. But a lot of times you gotta walk by yourself. There will be people to support you, but sometimes you won't feel like you have a complete circle around you. Because you can't understand it, but you have to still walk by yourself. Like you gotta do it, you gotta be true to yourself. I'm always thinking like, I be recording these videos and I just be talking. But what if I like really get up in this video and I be recording? And I just did all that talking and this video don't be recording. It says recording, but I was thinking, what if it don't be recording? I'll probably go get drunk down here by myself. And that's fine. Because I ain't been drinking because I've been on a diet. But I don't know. I hope y'all liked what I said, and I hope y'all was listening to what I said, because at the end of the day, honestly, truly, I'm really trying to talk to a level where a lot of people can understand it. But I'm being for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be comparing yourself. Don't be looking at everybody else thinking that you gotta be like them, because you ain't gotta be like them. You be the best version of you. We need you. A lot of people that I know are completely different and are very successful in who they are. They ain't trying to be like nobody else on social media, none of the rap. They ain't trying to be like none of the baby mamas. They ain't trying to be like none of them. They being authentically themselves, and they very successful in that. So make sure y'all doing the same thing, okay? Make sure whatever it is that you want to do, you're doing it, but you're staying true to yourself while you're doing it. So don't let nobody else tell you how you're supposed to go about it. Don't let nobody else, if you don't feel right, don't do it. All right? That's gonna be our quote. If it don't feel right, don't do it. Period. All right. That's how we're doing it. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Look at me, like an old timer. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Like seriously, like I feel like I said something that helped somebody. Okay, there's somebody out there that's really dealing with not feeling good enough. There's somebody out there that's dealing with not feeling like they're keeping up and not being, you know, like they're far enough. Like listen, y'all, we are all on the right path. We are all doing the right path. For some reason, my camera stopped recording. I don't know what told this camera to do that. Disobedient technology. But, you know what I'm saying? We're on the right path. We are doing the right things. But, yeah, I love y'all. And if nobody else told y'all that, I'm here to tell you that. I'm gonna look you right in your eyes and tell you, I love you. Okay, keep doing your thing, keep working hard, and until next time, I'm out. Alright, bye. This ain't Chanel custom down. Now you all up in the stores cause you wanna be down. Number one says bitch, never let the clown nigga try to play you. If he play you, then rule number 2. You his best friends, then make them yes men. And then something, and then you press send. Then say the red heart and send a kissy face. And then tell them friends how your pussy tastes. Macaroni, cheese, and grill my swordfish.